Baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now,
we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Milwaukee Brewers.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, a soft-tossing lefty, just like you, Chris, Jose Quintana.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And here it comes. That to right. Bowers on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here comes Bryce Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Contreras sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the 0-2. Out to short. Ortiz fires over to first, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, and on the hill in this one, Aaron Nola.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. This is Bryce Terang. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lunges, got it. Here's Yelich at the dish. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking.
Runner on the move. And a ground ball to first. That's a base hit. The throw in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yelich goes. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. This one in the air, right field. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark.
And
Kyle Schwarber will come on.
Kyle Schwarber.
Quintana, a former All-Star, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Quintana back to work. High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Pulled the string of the changeup. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and Castellanos is out. Max Kepler at the plate.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And that's in there for strike one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Frelick has a beat on it. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Now here's Jake Bauers. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Runner at second, nobody out. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, one away. Now the third baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Bryce Turang. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Strike two.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Rojas brings it in, and that's the third out. And we're back.
Leading
Here
off
comes
for
Real
Philadelphia,
Muto.
the catcher, JT Real Muto.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that's in the
2-1.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
That one ripped. Freeland makes the grab. One down. This is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Upstairs.
1-1.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Johan Rojas now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. And a foul ball. Not close with that one. And it's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, Ortiz. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
We're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Boom. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yelich.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. Swings through that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And that is out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Trey Turner at the plate.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Around second is Turner. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Bounce to the left side, and that one handled. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber, first-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. In the dirt. And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a foul, out of play. Out to center. Frelick has a beat on it. This looks like extra bases. Here comes Harper around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Late swing, fouled off. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Now batting Max Kepler. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Schwarber at second with 2 down. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Sal Frelick. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Stott over to first in time. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Waste no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front. The pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now at the plate, Jake Bauers. Runner on the go. In plenty of time to first, out on the sac bunt. And now here is Joseph Ortiz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ortiz.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Trey Turner gloves it. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Ready now for the fifth inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Quintana back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a foul straight back. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Hoskins. One away here in the 5th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, called strike.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
He swings and fouls one off. Fly ball center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, number 21.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
1 ball,
fastball, almost got him there. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
2-2.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang, 1 for 2. Terang, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Fought off foul. The Phillies up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The left fielder, number 11.
So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Ball one low.
No, that's down. Ball.
Center field. Corrals it, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. And that's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
So Trey goes down on strikes. So Harper stands in.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's something interesting. Lots of Braves have thrived here at Truist Park, but one guy who's done well as a visiting player, Bryce Harper. Over the first 6 years this park was open, he hit 12 homers in just 43 regular season games.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Foul ball. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. In the air out towards right center. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 25, Matt Strong.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
1-0.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking, and one out now. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. So digging in, Sal Frelick.
Number 10, Sal Frelick.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
1-0.
And he grounds one to the right side. Harper, he'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely.
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Abner Uribe.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Breaks his bat and pops it up. A flip to the pitcher covering as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still.
This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. JT Realmuto steps in. Yeah, that's fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch misses way outside. And strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses. And it's 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strikes him out with 100. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rojas swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And 1-2.
That's the ball.
Kepler, the lead runner out at second. Stop at first, 2 out of the inning. That one misses. Ball 3.
Full count.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-1. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. That one at triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feat.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses.
1-2.
Throw to third. He's safe. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catch.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the 7th. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Hoskins.
And it's fouled away.
Well, these Brewers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one outside. Going to count 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Now batting,
Jake
the
Bauers
right fielder.
up now for the Brewers.
Bauers.
Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
The Phils leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's down and in.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Ball high.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 47.
First pitch swinging. Koenig in his second season. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit,
Ball.
Nick Castellanos.
You know, these Phils,
One ball,
simply
no
put,
strikes.
are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. So man aboard, Max Kepler digs in now.
Kepler.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Fired to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the eighth, down to third baseman, number 21. Strom back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
The
Really
batter,
nice job
number
staying
two.
up the middle with his
Second
approach. He didn't
baseman,
try to do
Roy.
too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Correct.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses
Nope, ball.
inside. Line drive, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one finds its way through. And now two aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think
Liner, and this could be trouble. One run across, the throw into second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
picks himself up an RBI. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
On the ground to the left. And it
That's
goes
foul.
just foul. Runners at the corners, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. On the ground to third. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's the center fielder, Sal Freeland. 0 for 3 in this one.
Freeland.
Got to keep things
That's a ball.
airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
On the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. They limit the damage here. And we're back.
Leading
All
off for
set to start the
Philadelphia,
9th
the
in this
catcher,
one.
JT
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First pitch
Ball inside.
misses. Comes up
Yeehaw.
empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1-1.
Swings through that.
Man, it was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And the batter now, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. On the ground, out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Rojas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-0.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back at Truist Park, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Hoskins. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 68, Jordan Romano.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down.
Number 9.
He's 2 outs away. Jake Bauers getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. The Brewers trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
That's shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Swings through that one. Oh.
0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.